This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
And then we should probably clap at the same time. Again on 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, all right. Okay. Look at
The
us
clap
being...
that spanned continents.
We're being as professional as possible. Oh, man. Well, let's do... Okay, we're not going to release the last episode because the audio was too poor. But let's just do a quick, let's hit the highlights.
Okay.
We talked about Japanese kidnapping game shows.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I remember I read...
We talked about...
We read that nonsense off my phone.
Yeah, we read some stuff from your phone. I don't really remember what we talked about.
I don't either.
Oh my god, how quickly I've forgotten.
It's not even been a week.
No.
It's been maybe exactly a week.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's lost to the ages now.
Oh my god. Damn it. I don't remember at all. This is terrifying.
I must have deleted. Maybe I
I feel
can
very
go
old.
back. Let's take a banter. I mean, banter.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. For some reason when I'm trying to remember what we were talking about, this image of like a shipwreck and like also a cat comes into mind, and I don't have any idea what that possibly would mean.
Nate and I have been
looks like
talking
Garfield.
about we need to go back into the back catalog, like way back, like season 1 and
yeah.
just grave rob ourselves. Which makes me think of that Snap story that Nate saw about
Yeah.
the porn boat.
Oh, the porn boat.
Yes, the porn boat. Oh my god. Wait, did we ever conclude, was that a boat that crashed that was full of porn? Was it?
I was just a...
We never figured it out. Yeah. They got this snap that came across, and they found this boat just on the shores of New England somewhere, just like a fishing boat that was crashed, and they went down in it, and it was full of like raunchy, like transsexual pornography.
Yes,
and,
I remember this.
What's so great about that is a Snap story isn't enough.
no,
No.
it was
Holy
like,
shit.
is that an iceberg?
Wait, hold on. This is actually like this. Holy shit! Years later, I'm getting new information because I remember talking about this. This is a Snap story the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought it was like a news headline.
No,
There was
it's
like
not
some major boat crash that was found that was full of porn.
This was just a series of little Snap videos of like, look at this. Oh, look, it's full of porn. And then no more information.
Yeah.
So wait, no. So this is somebody that you knew. This is homemade footage of somebody walking up to a porn boat.
Yeah, amateur footage, if you will.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? I had no
Amateur porn boat footage.
That makes it even scarier. What the fuck?
I know. So like we couldn't figure out if like was the boat full of pornography and it crashed
Because it was full of pornography?
and it was,
Yeah,
but it was
or
like
kids-
so it was like a modified fishing boat gutted to hold porn.
How much was it, though? Because Nate's the only one who's seen it. I haven't seen
It was a lot. There was no room to walk.
It wasn't. That's not what I was imagining.
Hundreds of those big cereal boxes of porn, like the old school big cereal box of like.
Was it? Were we sure it wasn't the Library of Alexandria? Jesus Christ!
What?
Alexandra's ass.
I don't know what you're talking about, the cereal box. I'm too young to remember physical porn.
Old school physical
Oh, really?
porn.
Jeez.
Physical porn.
Physical pornography.
is.
Yeah.
I like my physical porn on the 7th seas.
For some reason,
What's that guy's name?
they were able to buy when you either rented or purchased. Because when I was like 18 and was let loose into the world, me and my friends that we found a place when we were in college that you could rent pornography. So
Yeah.
we were gonna be like,
God.
and we would rent like like dwarf porn and stuff, like Tiny's Big Package. And there was there was a western called Little Big Dong. Anyway, but
I digress.
When you got it, the boxes, it wasn't like a normal size VHS box. It was closer to the size of a cereal box. And I guess so they would pack as much filthy imagery on there as you can, so you can be like, yes, this is my level.
That must be what it was.
It had to-
What?
So when you had to bring these giant boxes out and give them to the guy and be like, I want this one. And so that's what was in this boat. It basically looked like cereal boxes covered in pornography. there was no room to walk. It was a wreck. It was a literal wreck of pornography. It was a
Shipwreck.
It was a shipwreck of porn.
Them hips wrecked ships.
It sounds like a horrible alternate ending to the Goonies.
Yeah, it was like the ending to the Goonies, except a lot more dicks and titties.
Wait, so was there also a skeleton pirate sailing this ship back out to sea?
Old Smoky Bone.
Now don't think about it, this is just like the Goonies. What the hell?
Some say he had a peg dick, he did.
What's so great about this? My favorite thing about this is we watch this YouTube series called Great Big Story, and it's like these 2-minute documentaries about really interesting stuff. But it's only 3 minutes tops.
Like a man who lives in a like a repurposed airplane.
Right, or a guy whose whole job is he just sells curry and vending machines, and you're like, you're just getting interested. It's like, and yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
So a snap story about a shipwreck of porn is even shorter. It's 15, 30 seconds at most. What's a snap story? The longest, 90 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty short. It was a series of 10 to 15-second clips.
You can't tell the story of a porn boat in that length.
That's like a cursed snap story. I'm amazed you're still alive.
Well, he shared it with friends.
Yeah.
Or if you can share it with 7 friends.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Otherwise, your ass will fall out.
But yeah, like that's what I said. We never. That's what happens. Share this with 10 friends, and your ass will
It's like
fall
when you
out.
see when you see something on the internet that's just like, I can't be the only person to have seen this, and you like subject somebody else to it.
Well, go back into it. Go way. That's actually, I think Taylor was on that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, go way
I
back into
was.
our.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it's called Porn
It's
Boat.
called Porn Boat.
Yeah, it's called Porn Boat.
Oh no, I remember that very clearly.
Man, I got a tickle in the throat.
You got that croup from sitting on the floor.
Been laying in the floor, getting down with that croup.
I thought croup only like newborn babies could get.
And Nate.
And me.
Damn.
Porn pirates. But another idea that's equally strange in a way is that was
In a way, if you will.
is that boat just legitimately was a boat that crashed. And then someone else had so much pornography. And I just want to stretch that it was a lot of transsexual pornography.
It was a short snap video, but that very quickly came across.
Yeah.
Can we just make sure to clarify for listeners' sakes that like this was like the way that any kind of like non-binary gender was just represented back then, in case there are some young people that think we're being derogatory toward transgender people.
Yeah.
No, that was not how it was then. You know what I mean?
Well, we're down to say the right term, but what is the right? What do you say if
Transgender.
you're talking about pornography you find on a boat?
Transgender.
Yeah, but at the time I understand that it's like even like think like Rocky Horror. That's all I'm saying is like we're aware that like Rocky Horror they say transsexual and stuff. Like that was just the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
The boxes said tranny.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, like,
Yeah. So
that's what it was marketed toward back then.
Yeah.
It's problematic to say the least.
okay, listen, the one that stuck out of my head because I'm like, how? It just said mom's a tranny.
But mom can't be.
Right. Well, I mean, biologically? Stepmom.
Yeah, there's nothing about that. There's nothing about that that's good.
No.
There's nothing about that's good.
You can't venture back in old timey porn boats.
That's why that's on a boat.
Yeah.
Boat wreck on the beaches of New England.
Somebody tried to Goonies it and send it out to sea, and they're like, nobody needs to see this.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was like a
horribly
Viking funeral
offensive.
for like terribly offensive. We'll send it out to sea.
Oh my god, this one uses some ethnic slurs. Get this shit out of here.
The tide just brings it right back.
You can't escape the offensive.
But the other thing that I was thinking I think could be equally as strange is if it was just a normal ship boat wreck and someone had all this pornography and hid it there.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Not a good place.
Not a good place. I mean, it's subjected to the will of the sea. It's not a good place to hide stashes of anything, except maybe precious metals.
Stashes of paper.
Yeah.
Like anything on paper. You don't want that near water.
Yeah, it was VHS
This person must have been
tapes.
desperate to hide their stuff. Like, they did not want somebody finding their stash of porno. Like, there's no way he hid it in the sea cave. That's just crazy. Well...
What a dank, dirty den of sin.
That's Poseidon's personal stash.
That
He's got a lot of problems to work out. He's really got some. He's got some old school ideas, and he really needs to wake up.
Yeah, where mer people fear to tread.
Poseidon's pornography.
Oh,
I want a P word for a dungeon. What's a P?
Just Poseidon's pornhole.
Pornhole.
Poseidon's pornhole. That sounds like the laziest strip club name ever. Poseidon's pornhole.
Oh, you can eat crab legs, and we have a pornhole. Look, welcome to another episode of the Royal Week.
Oh, God. You're eating crab legs in a strip club?
We're 10 minutes in. We haven't done the intro.
Oh, you want to eat crab legs in a goddamn strip club? It's like, I feel like I just got MRSA just thinking about that.
I ate a turkey sub one time at a strip club, and it was disgusting. Way too much mayonnaise.
We did. Well, that's the first
theme in my life was sandwiches with too much mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh my God.
I remember going to Florida when I first moved to Florida. I passed this strip club, and it said free barbecue. I was like, What's the level of this strip club? That just nudity isn't inviting in just the male animal dog brain.
And we have smoked meats.
And there's some come on guys, it's barbecue. We're running kind of a mixed lot, but we got free Q. It's like, oh my God.
Barbecue and strippers.
Welcome to another episode of The Royal Week. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
Joining us.
Hi, it's Tay.
For another week. It's Taylor.
Hey, what up? It's me.
You may remember Taylor from our back catalog. It's been a hot minute since you've been here.
Woof.
Woof. If you guys are listening for the first time, what we normally do is we take headlines and we do not read the articles. We have conjecture-based podcast conversations about what they could be about. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to send us headlines, and you should, you guys can do that at Royal Weekcast on Twitter or royalweekcast@gmail.com. You guys can also send us sound effects to help us get from topic to topic, because sometimes we need a little bit of help. You guys can also do that at Royal Weekcast on Twitter or Royal Weekcast. I want to thank, they dried up. You guys stop sending us headlines, or you guys stop sending, just some of you guys send us headlines, but you guys stop sending us sound effects. So I'm just going to thank Taylor for this one this week. Taylor, that's your job. You're going to find a sound effect.
All right, I can do it. We'll figure something out.
Anytime it's up to me, I just find a funny Arnold Schwarzenegger quote.
Come on, Cohagen, you got what you want. Give these people air.
I put in no effort.
Oh, that gives me ideas, though. Okay.
So, enough about the Poseidon's pornhole. You guys want to get into some of these headlines?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's a good banter. I think it's a good way to open the shows for a while, is just reach back into the ancient catalog and think, remember when they did this?
Yeah, really.
Here's something no one's ever heard about.
Yeah, that's true. It's really disconcerting right now, Taylor, as we're looking at the Skype chat, and I guess it's lagging, but we keep hearing you talk, and it's just your big grin that doesn't change. But we hear you talk. It's like you're reaching out to us telepathically. How did I fuck that up so bad?
Telepathically.
What?
Telepathically.
That's when you have telepathy, but for some reason it still requires a Skype connection. Like you have to hold on. Can you log in? Can you log in on your? Yeah. Just log in.
He has the second sight, but he also has a learning disability.
Oh, that's funny.
Imagine.
Oh my God, he's mystically wrong.
Oh God.
He somehow reaches into beyond, but comes back with nothing.
Comes back with some crazy. Oh my God. Dude,
tell us where cheese sandwiches are in Paraguay. What?
That's like, people who have that savant syndrome. Like they know like any date. You can give them any date in the future or the past. They can tell you the date.
Or they get hit with like a softball and can play piano.
Right. But usually it's like completely useless stuff.
I'm kind of
like I memorize the whole city by looking at it once, and I can draw how many windows are in that building, or I can tell you what day of the month. The July 30th.
That'd be a little handy.
2018 is a Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Why is that handy?
I mean, in rare cases, it's handy. Someone would be like, what's 60 days from yesterday? You just know. It would save you the 35 seconds to look it up on
all
Google.
you need to know is be able to divide things by 7 quickly enough.
Yeah, some of us can't do math, Sam.
But anyway, I don't know.
Treasure your gifts.
What was my
Treasure them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, I mean, I think that's just kind of what like doing any kind of specialty is, right? Or art. is like 99% of the time you have the second sight, but you go into the void and you fucking just pick something. Whoa, what the hell is this?
I drew a cat again.
Oh fuck! Banana. Was I supposed to buy bananas? Wait, what? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Can you draw a portrait of my late grandma? I can draw you a bunch of bananas.
Bananas sound great right now.
Grams did like bananas. I'll take it.
Close enough.
Here's a headline I found myself. It tickled my heart.
Tickled
That
your
sounds
heart.
dangerous.
Donut eating champion arrested again after Dunkin' robbery.
Okay, read it one more time.
A donut eating champion was arrested again after Dunkin' robbery.
Okay, he's a champion not by skill, but by sheer love of the game.
Oh,
Because he's a champion donut eater who also his insatiable appetite for donuts leads him to robbery.
That's
Dude,
the
he's
second sight. His second sight.
he's the perfect sportsman. That's like
Oh my
he
god.
lives to eat donuts.
Like, he has no moral compass, but his second sight is his ability to consume the donut.
You'll-
Yeah, he loves them so much that he's like, not only can I not get enough, I can eat them crazy fast. I'm going to use that to make a buck and get some renowned, but it's never enough. It's never enough. I've got it convicted again. The first time they're like, all right, buddy, you've clearly got a problem. You know, you think he got in the room and he was just in there sweating and crying and being like, listen, I can't, I'm the world champion donut eater because I have a problem. I can't stop. And
You know
I thought
that picture of the internet that they got a little lemur or something that got into a pastry?
Yeah. It ate until it was about to burst.
I don't.
It was like
It's like a squirrel or something. Yeah.
What do I type
Oh,
in?
yeah, it's just
Lemur
like
pastry?
laying
So,
there.
yeah. It's actually some sort
Yeah, I
of
have
possum,
seen
and
that.
yeah,
I have
it's
seen
like
that.
you will just eat it yourself.
What the fuck is that?
That's a
Oh, it's got something in its mouth.
no, what do I type in to get this?
I would say like squirrel or whatever ate too much at pastry shop.
This.
Did you know that's
yeah.
He
actually?
just had a pastry.
Oh, sorry.
It's a possum.
Yeah, sorry. I was letting you.
No, we're looking at it. It's in
I
the
was
box.
looking at this possum. Shit, dude.
He's just like, do what you want. I've already won.
There's actually a disorder that is like you cannot stop eating. Like people have to hide food from people because they will eat all the time.
What's it called? Every dog syndrome?
Basically, like they'll eat food out of the trash. They'll eat like crumbs off the ground. They'll eat like they'll never stop and they'll die. It's an actual thing. I'm like, that's what this guy was. He was like,
Dogs will always eat.
please protect me from myself. I'm going to rob this store. You don't understand. I'll be back later.
We went to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh God.
Like, die in the tub, ridiculous place. We sat there for 2.5 hours and ate till like near death. I got home and my girlfriend, who didn't come with us, was ordering McDonald's, and I was like, "Let me get a double cheeseburger." So, moral of that story, I think I have that.
There was so much food in us. Zach and I, we went out drinking, and I say it like that because we went drinking. We spent thousands of dollars in Taiwanese, and I think because of the amount of food that was in us, it just kept absorbing alcohol, I guess. We drank like 3 bottles of Glenfiddich, and it was
So this he's stealing donuts. I love the idea about this is, who robs a Dunkin' Donuts for the donuts?
I know.
a beast.
Yeah.
That's
there's a lot.
an insatiable appetite, man.
I love Dunkin' Donuts, but yeah, it's not like my top. I'm gonna choose to rob a donut shop. I'm not robbing Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait, hold on. We've just ran into a little bit of a theme here. One of the other times you were on, Taylor, we talked about a guy who's robbed the Dunkin' Donuts, right? And they saw him in the parking lot, like he was like doing stretches, like getting ready. They saw him on the camera, like doing stretches and like
What's that guy doing?
getting himself limbered up and putting on a mask, and they're like, "Well, shit, here he comes."
So
He was robbing a Dunkin' Donuts.
Somehow come into my life about the prospect of if you had to rob a Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, I love that man. He was like doing athletic lunges in the parking lot, like basically warming up with like a ski mask on to rob the place, and the employees were just watching, going like, "Should we address this?"
Yeah, just out there doing lunges.
God Almighty.
I always like because I've worked a lot of retail in my life.
Yeah,
In my day,
same.
I always like the question of, if we get robbed, what should we do? Mm-hmm. Like, there's only one thing you do. You give them the money and you just don't give a shit, because I barely want to go there.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's not because people are like, no, I would. Like, don't. Yeah.
I'm not risking my life for this American Eagle. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Fuck that.
That's what that guy without the shirt out front's for.
What?
What?
He's all, I don't know. He's all greased up. He's gonna, I don't know.
He's the American Eagle?
The guy, American Eagle, is that the store that has the dude out front without a shirt?
I think you're probably thinking like Hollister.
No, that's
Hol-
I haven't been to America in a long time.
I was like,
no.
Everyone here has shirts.
I was like, do you think that every American Eagle is guarded by an oiled muscle man like a fucking Minotaur? Like he just paces the store, make sure nobody's stealing shit.
When I was in Hong Kong, I saw a grizzled bastard. A grizzled bastard. Looked like what's his name? One eye, couldn't get out of New York.
Snake Plissken?
Yeah, looked like Snake Plissken.
I don't know who that is, but I'm amazed.
You saw Snake Plissken in Hong Kong?
He was sitting on a stool outside of a jewelry store with a fucking rifle. And it was like 11 o'clock in the morning in crowded streets. And he would just stand and he would just like pick it out his teeth. And he had a fucking rifle between his legs. And he was just sitting on a stool. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Who is this
That tells
person?
you that place has got interesting stories. From Escape from New York, Snake Plissken.
What's his name?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. That's what I
Okay,
wanted.
but the character's name is Plitskin? Oh, I never saw it. So I was like, who is... I thought this was a real person.
Yeah, Snake Plissken.
I'm like, you saw this
Good
guy
idea.
with a gun? Like,
But that's what Dunkin' Donuts needs.
A Snake Plissken?
oh, damn.
Fucking dude with a rifle who's seen some shit is not afraid to shoot someone who stole some donuts.
Yeah, I mean, that tells you there's a good backstory to that Hong Kong jewelry store that they needed to hire this guy. Or he owns the store.
Hong Kong is a crazy place. I don't recommend it.
Well, that time, I've only been there that one time, and it was insane.
It's insane. I went there, I did a deep dive. It's so fucking
What
crazy.
about it is particularly...
Can't
What about
get
it is crazy?
It's like the groaniness and insanity and internationalness
Yeah.
of New York City.
Yeah.
But on top of it, I don't really speak the language.
Oh, that's a lot,
And,
yeah.
and it's like way less building codes and stuff, and like traffic adherence. And
Yeah, it's a little more like No Man's Land, Blade Runner
And
style.
there's a fucking blue billion motherfuckers.
yeah, and it's also like a series of islands, which causes a bunch of problems.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
It's just that, yeah, Hong Kong is an island, and there's Kowloon, which is like the upper peninsula. And then also now it's owned by China, which is also a bunch of series of complications. Like where we were, we lived in this like international building where we were staying was a bunch of Indian restaurants and Indian places.
Yeah.
And our place we were staying was on the 13th floor, but you couldn't get up there easily with the elevator because they were cooking stuff on the 13th floor and bringing it down, and there's one elevator up and down, constantly up and down to the first floor.
Oh God, that would make me
insane.
so claustrophobic. You have no idea. Holy crap!
Yeah.
It was pretty ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't recommend Hong Kong.
Hard to get around.
I do recommend Vietnam. That was fun. Sam's travel tips. Go to Vietnam. Stay away from Hong Kong.
You want to open up where did you go to Vietnam for business or pleasure? Did you want to open up a sweatshop?
I've been to a sweatshop.
Oh, really?
In hindsight, I didn't realize it at the time.
Didn't your dad own it?
Yeah. Well, my dad. Well, allegedly. Hey, everybody.
Wait, what? Whoa, wait, this isn't a goof.
Sorry, Mr. Marks.
Wait, what?
Put you on blast.
This isn't a goof? What?
I was kidding.
I'll tell you after.
Okay. I was just joking because in It's Always Sunny, Frank always says, I was in Nam. They're like, yeah, you went there in 92 to open a sweatshop.
I didn't use that joke as much as I wanted to. I did go there thinking I would say that back in Nam, but I never really.
Oh, yeah. I just want to go someplace and ride a rickshaw so I can just jump into the rickshaw and yell, follow that rickshaw.
One thing and I got into a rickshaw not understanding that the guy only had one arm.
Oh.
And I'm a big boy.
Well, the pulling's in the thighs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, one arm and two
Use your arms
people?
to, like, leverage yourself or something.
Yeah.
But we felt bad. But the thing is, we like kind of talked him into bringing us farther than he wanted to go for cheaper than he wanted to charge us. But we didn't realize he had one arm. And then like halfway through,
How observant are you?
he was
I mean, the
leaning up-
man's right there.
He was leaning up against the shaw.
How did you not notice the man's arm? Oh, God.
Was he trying to fool you into thinking he had two arms?
Why would he do that? He would be...
to his advantage. Like,
You want to play up that. Like, if you're, like, trying to get money, you're like, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah. Like, woe is me. I lost my arm to a crocodile snake. What do they have down there?
but we were going and looking at our GPS, like, no, we want to go further. And he's like, oh. And like,
Oh,
going
no.
up the streets and going like uphill and stuff in his rickshaw. One thing, and we're like, this is.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well,
I had a 5th grade teacher. I think I've told you. One of our 5th grade teachers, they did this thing to try and prepare us for middle school, you know, where you start changing classes and all that stuff. So they're like, well, you guys stay in the same room, but another teacher will come in and teach like a class like English or math or something.
Yeah.
So one of our one of the other fifth grade teachers that came in by the name of Mr. Oakes. He didn't have an arm. One of his arms was gone.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is some days he would wear like a wooden arm.
I thought sometimes he had an arm.
No, sometimes he had an arm, and sometimes he didn't have an arm. And I'm like, what's the point in having a wooden arm? The point is to make people think you have an arm. If some days you don't wear it, what the fuck's the point in having it? You got to wear it every day, because when you don't wear it one day, you're like, and it would be jarring. Like one day he'd show up and he'd have a wooden arm, which we thought was interesting because his name was Mr. Oakes. I always thought, did he make that arm?
Oh my god.
Did he whittle his own arm?
He's like Mr. Oaken arm.
Dude, he sounds like a boss fight. Continue. Anyway.
Yeah, like a Bond villain or something.
Yeah, he sounds awesome.
But then some days you would walk up to him and he would turn around and he wouldn't have an arm. And you go, "Bah!" Because you're like, man, you had an arm yesterday.
Dude, does
like,
that
well, I
not
don't
strike you
understand why
as like
you would-
the most badass shit? He's like, yeah, what the fuck you gonna say about it? I don't need this arm. You think I need this arm? This arm is like a watch.
Yeah.
I wear it as an accessory.
Right. I don't know. Like I have a long sleeve shirt on today, so I need an arm.
That's that dude.
But if I'm wearing like a polo, I can go armless.
I would love to get a prosthetic arm in addition to my two legs. I talk about that a lot. But
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be any sort of handicap. That would be a
No, my god, that make him a super predator.
bonus cap
Apex, I quickly get to the top of the
ladder.
Yeah, why don't people put like toothpaste on top of their hair?
Because you'd look ridiculous.
What I mean is
You would
like,
just look like all of the 70s.
I don't mean that literally.
Two different textures too. Like your bottom hair is just naturally blonde and straight, and then the top toupee is just like a fucking fro.
That would be a thing. That'd be shops. Merle's hair shop. It's hair for your hair.
It's spelled TWO.
Oh my toupee. Oh boy.
But my point about that is like doubling down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say like men with great hair or who are tall or are named like Mark or Richard or something are more likely to be powerful CEOs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're big and have extra hair.
You would be surprised. that
Yeah.
For every inch of height you have over 6'1", the more money you make on average.
Yeah, it's a weird, just like human. I think it's like a weird, like just primordial, like sizing each other up kind of thing. Of like the big dude is
Primordial.
primitive, maybe would be the more appropriate.
Back in my days in the ooze.
I was gonna say these are from the days when we were all
big
when we were all in the big goof grease of life. We were all swimming through that primordial grease.
That's a big ooze. That guy's a big ooze. Make him CEO of the ooze creep.
We all had a boss that's only the boss because he's the oldest and biggest.
True. I'm sure that goes more. I mean, I'm 6'3". I don't make extra money.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I don't know. Yeah.
You're 6'3", but I feel like I'm taller than you and I'm 6'1".
Then you're feeling correctly, it sounds.
A hunch.
Oh yeah, we do curl up and
We curl up. We're forced to curl up here. We're not allowed. We're ever since we've left America, we don't have those wide open spaces to expand.
Did I hear you say did you almost say we're not allowed to straight? Like, yeah, we're not allowed to stand up straight here.
if we
You hit your head a
full
lot.
posture, they'll hit you
Yeah,
back
weird,
in the
very weird anti-American law here. To be crouched over.
They yell at us. They call us round eye. It's not nice.
You bump my head. You bump your head a lot. If you stand up too straight.
All of my students always draw me eating hamburgers. Those racist fuckers. They do. They're like, "Can't you say I drew you?" I'm like, "Why am I eating a hamburger? Have you ever seen me eat a hamburger, you fucker?"
Oh boy. Yep. I mean, they've got our number.
Oh yeah, a student of mine the other day said something about you can't go to. Said my dad said that I can't go to America because I don't like pizza and hamburgers, and that's all we eat.
I had a student, we're doing acrostic poems of like S is for, my name is Sam, so it'd be S-A-M. S is for smart, A is for amazing, M for magic or whatever. And I was like, well, how about M? And they're like, fat. And I was like, oh, wrong on a lot of levels.
Whoa, jeez.
Let's do another headline. Here's another one I found myself. Fans hold candlelight. Here's another one in restaurant news. Cans hold candlelight vigil for Taco Bell that was destroyed in fire.
Cans?
Fans. He said cans.
Did I say? I said fans. Cans hold candlelight vigil. Cans.
First time you said
Well, I like how my brain made no effort to connect any dots.
Fans hold candlelight vigil for a Taco Bell destroyed in a fire.
Fans of Taco Bell?
What's great about that is, like, we know, like, when John Lennon died, or, like, you know, when Robin Williams died, everyone, there's, like, you know, all around the world, there's, like, candles and flowers put somewhere. Everyone's like, remember.
a bunch of people. I'm really, you know, at first I was like, yeah, of course. But now I'm also I'm just thinking about, like, how hard it is to get most people to do anything these days. And, like, a dedicated group went out to the burning remains of a Taco Bell chain with candles in the night and actually made it there together. Like,
God.
How amazing were the chalupas?
I don't know,
like, was it like a cult and the birth of their fucking messiah was in the bathroom of that Taco Bell? Like, what happened?
Where were you when the chalupas died? Where was this? Where was this?
The taco died. We were singing.
Bye bye, Mr. Refried beans and guacamole on the side. Just some good old boys eating.
I was like Mexican fries. They serve Mexi fries.
Mexican fast food.
Eating Mexi fries. I don't know.
This is like in Tony Hawk when you're grinding a rail
like,
and you've done too many tricks and like it's really hard to balance.
I guarantee you the next line of "This will be the day that I die" that's in this song.
You gotta roll the
This will be the day that I die.
You roll the dice with Taco Bell that this could be the day you died, right? Like every time.
Depending on what state this was in. If this was in a southern state.
This could be the day that I die.
Yeah. Rolling the dice, buddy. Come on in. But no, it could be, that's the night that the beans went out in Georgia.
We're just gonna do a song.
That's such a parody of Taco Bell. That's such a
Songs you sing to your kids with like Taco Bell. This is a new America.
Okay, let's just do parodies of Taco Bell. Let's force Taco Bell into a song.
I've got friends who work at Taco Bell.
Okay.
I want to Taco Bell. I want some Taco Bell.
What's that?
Okay, you know what?
Break free,
Just
the Queen.
Oh.
We're just calling your tiny little adorable Asian students racist for drawing you with a hamburger, but then we're talking about fucking candlelight Taco Bell vigil. So maybe they're pretty much on the money what they think America is.
But you know, it's your turn for a Taco Bell parody, Taylor. I almost called you Tyler.
Oh my god. Like out of every song on earth.
Every song. You could take any song you like. You could took them.
Can I have something by the end? Can you hold it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can workshop it. I want to do one more. I want to get one more out of it. Let me think.
What's funny is I can't think of a single song.
I can't think of a song. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Oh my god. Right now. I think I might have something coming to me. I'm gonna workshop this.
Why is this? It's like when I'm pushed to think of something, my brain does the strangest thing. Like when
That's why I have like immense, like just unbelievable respect and admiration for people that are really, really good at improv. Like, you know, improv veterans who's lying kind of stuff. Holy shit! Like,
I was forced to come up with a costume that I might be wearing sometime, and I said Vampirella. Where did that come from? And just right now, I'm thinking of under my Taco Bella, Ella.
That's pretty.
under
That's
my
pretty funny.
Taco Bella, my beautiful Taco Bell princess.
I don't know why Rihanna is what comes to my head. Mm-hmm. I don't listen to a lot of Rihanna. I remember one time I told One Ting that one of my favorite singers is Frank Sinatra. She goes, "Not Alicia Keys?" I was like, "What do you mean? Why?" She's like, "All you do is listen to Alicia Keys."
So you went on a kick for a while.
I do listen to a lot of Alicia Keys.
And at Christmas time, you listen to Mariah Carey's Christmas CD.
And Bublé. When Bublé comes out of his Christmas cave. Let's do another headline.
Yeah.
Introducing the Sunyun.
What?
An onion that doesn't make you cry when you chop it.
What's it called? The Sunyun.
It's called the...
Yeah, what is
Also,
that?
I thought it was going to be like it was powered by the sun, like it glows at night. You can use it as a night light.
Yeah, I really want to. I need to know. I really wish we could fucking know more about why it's called a Sunyun. It's probably nothing that exciting, but I'm like, is it glowing? Like,
That's what I would
We
think.
could-
just like it.
At the end of this,
Like
we
you
could
don't
learn.
cry because it dries your tears from like the heat of like it's like a small fucking sun. Like why is it called the sun?
It doesn't make you cry, but it does burn your fingers as you chop it.
It's everything you like about the sun in an onion.
Watch your finger. Watch the skin from your fingers fucking just peel back just sear off to the bone, but your eyes won't feel a damn thing. The Sunyun, enjoy.
The Sunyun.
Ever wish you had real tan hands?
The Sunyun.
The Sunyun.
Ever wanted to try to feel like a molten lava ball?
Maybe it's just
Sunyun.
an onion with vitamin D in it.
Like Sunny D?
Probably. No, wait. No, but the lack of vitamin D isn't what makes onions make your eyes water.
No, I get that. But that's why it's called the Sunyun.
Okay. So,
This is convoluted
so
as
the
fuck.
non-watering thing was like a happy accident. They were just trying to make an onion out of a small sun into the onion, or onion out of the sun. And they're like, oh wow, look, you don't cry.
What an accident. All right, okay. Welcome to our mad scientist lab. You're first to prove yourself as an intern here. You have to put the power of the sun into this onion. Well, it doesn't make you cry anymore, so I'm still going to call it the Sunyun. All right.
No, but I think what if he went one further and then you found out what it really was? It says, man, in order to, it was such a complicated scientific feat that this man sadly discovered that the only way to remove the tears from an onion were to be sacrifice some of your own tears in the form of somehow killing his son. To make the
Like
onions.
he waters the plant. Like only his tears can water the Sunyun.
So he,
to produce the fruit.
but he has to kill his son. He has to sacrifice his son to create a tearless onion.
Oh, so it's and that's why it's called the Sunyun.
The Sunyun.
Oh Jesus! Wow, never mind that. Holy fuck!
No one else cries, but the creator never. He's always crying.
Wait. So
he takes on the tears of the world. He's like science Jesus for onions.
Can we just?
He took on the tears of the world. So he cries so that we may cook without tears.
I wasn't able to figure out how to turn this into gold, but I did make an onion that doesn't cry. But doesn't make you cry.
Dude, is there a similar dark history to like those no tears shampoos?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they're not called sun poo.
Son.
I know, but who takes away the tears?
Son.
Now I'm just
Yeah.
thinking that's just how this all works. Some like Atlas, like with the struggles of the world on their shoulders. Someone's taking in all the tears so that there will be the Sunyun and then tear-free baby shampoo.
A lady scientist somewhere. She's out there. She's created tearless shampoo so that babies might not ever cry while you wash
The
them.
place just bawling.
Yeah, because she has a barren womb.
Okay.
Holy shit!
There's got to be a drawback. That's what she said.
I like to imagine that.
That's how these stories work, man. I didn't write the rules.
The genetic modifying of the onion is so complete that it's no longer even an onion. Like it's the first onion that doesn't make you cry, and it's like
It's like an entity.
but it's like an orange or something. I mean, like you just change it. It's no longer even recognizable as an onion.
Oh, I see.
It just looks like something else.
Like this is the onion doesn't make you cry, but it's a
It's a cantaloupe.
but it breathes like it.
It breathes. Yeah. Does it need a whole circulatory system?
Oh no! What is
It's telling me that it fears.
You kill the onion, and it's like.
It seems to feel pain. I think it's self-aware. It's looking at itself in a mirror.
It's like saying, "Father, I forgive you."
Just weeping terribly, like I don't like these onions,
God
man.
damn. It's a whole ordeal. I have to go through a whole emotional crisis every time I want to make a fucking. Whew.
Caprese salad.
You're like, fuck.
trying to
Like
think of something.
I really don't want my eyes to be burning, but I know if I can look that little Sunyun in the eye and fucking extinguish it
What's funny is in
again.
no way is it sentient. Like it doesn't have thoughts and emotions or anything. It's just it's a fruit or whatever, a vegetable, whatever onions are. But when you chop it up, it does scream and wail and cry.
Yeah. You know, a man sacrificed his son to bring you that.
Onion. You better eat your dinner,
Yeah.
you little shit.
Yeah. Then go take a bath and use your tearless shampoos that were given to you by the barrenless womb.
Of science. You better appreciate this world we created for you, little boy.
Yeah.
The barren womb of the Johnson & Johnson matriarch.
Forever crying, forever crying.
Did we just like create two gods?
I think so.
think we just made two tangible gods.
If one day we get big enough that there's a wiki.
Oh, I was going to say there's an eclipse and the gods have to...
Yeah.
Come on, what are you saying? What
Yeah, no, what are you saying?
Oh, the two gods they can get together one day if there's under the legend says if there's an eclipse.
Well, now here legend
says if you're cutting up a Sunyun in the bathtub,
the two gods are always searching for each other, and they could find each other during an eclipse, and then the man could have a son through the barren womb of the Johnson and Johnson god. What?
I'm saying that if we had a wiki, someone could write down all of our mythos.
Oh, they could do that. Lunatic.
Yeah, and he's just adding to it.
Yeah, that's true.
A historian just.
Can't we just start a wiki?
We could, of course we could.
We really need a wiki because people. I think more people need to know about the Sunyun god and the Sunyun god and the Barren.
Happy crabs to you all.
Oh, happy crabs!
Happy crabs. That's right. Happy crabs to you all.
That was lost in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
We came up with the Royal We holiday, which was crabs.
Mm-hmm. I can read it again.
Yeah, just crabs. Yeah.
Happy crabs to you.
Happy crabs.
Let's get out of here.
Good crabs to all of you.
Okay.
Well, let's play the card. You guys want to know about? What do you want to know about? Do you want to know about the Dunkin' Donuts robbery? Did we only read 2 headlines?
I think we seriously barely got through any.
We read 2.
Oh man, I feel like we should.
Champion and Sunyun. We're recording for 40 minutes. Well, let's keep that grease bottled up. Okay, so I vote Sunyun.
I kind of want to know about the Sunyun.
Yeah,
I mean the man that just can't quit eating donuts.
Yeah, well, that's a sad story.
We know that old chestnut.
All right, let's do it. Let's play the card. How do I do it? Oh.
Set it as the background.
Introducing the Sunyun. The onion that doesn't make you cry when you chop it. It looks like an onion. If you've ever had to chop an onion, you probably know that it's one of the most annoying cooking experiences. It just fills your eyes with tears. Apart from wearing goggles, there's not much you can do about it. Scientists and farmers have been working on a solution to this problem for a decade. I mean, really, have they? Then they've apparently come up with a tearless onion. Called the Sunyun. This new vegetable is the result of a natural crossbreeding program that's been going on farms.
That's worded very strangely.
It's been going on farms in Nevada and Washington since the 1980s, which has put consumers worried about genetically modified produce at ease.
Okay.
It's supposedly a sweet, mild-tasting onion. Blah, 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 blah. Why is it called a Sunyun? That goes into the science behind it. Doesn't produce as much of that compound. It reduces irritation. They don't have the pungency. They're so sweet you can eat them like popcorn.
What? What kind? My headphones fell off.
But it doesn't say anything about Sunyun growers. It doesn't say anything about why they're called Sunyuns.
Who the fuck's eating onions like popcorn other than Shrek?
Tapping into that Shrek market.
I'm gonna get in that ogre market.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if they're what you're trying, I hate to nitpick, but like, if they're talking about somebody who just casually eats whole onions, you eat like an apple, fucking popcorn.
Yeah, it'd be
like, do they know what? Does this person know what onions are?
Or
like how
massive.
big onions are?
This article basically just explains. At first, it tells you what it is. Then it explains the science. And here, let me read to you the beautiful goof grease I've just uncovered.
Okay.
Oh, please.
The last paragraph is insanity and leaves you wanting to know more.
Okay.
Interestingly, even though Sunyuns are being marketed as the world's first tearless onions, back in 2015, we wrote about a similar creation from the Japanese country House Foods Group.
Company.
They claimed, what did I say?
Country.
Oh, company. They claim to have also created the world's first tear-free onion. However, they irradiated the onions to do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They just blasted it with radiation and gave it to people.
Here you go.
You're not crying, but you're going to set off some...
You're physically incapable of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we might have just cauterized your tear ducts.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Sunyun.
Not crying. You're going to be setting off a few Geiger counters.
Oh yes, enjoy the Sunyun.
Enjoy the Sunyun.
I love that it's called
You're welcome.
to no explanation.
No.
Can we talk about the fact? I mean, like, it feels terrible to say, but the fact that we equated saying that it was like a small sun, and apparently somebody did make the Sunyun that was like a small sun, and that is highly radioactive.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn it, I love the Japanese sometimes. They do stuff that are just like, just fucking give it radiation. That
It worked.
we did what we said we were going to do. We didn't.
It worked.
Nobody can say that it didn't work.
I
What
love
is the
that they
fucking
didn't
problem?
just
What is
do
the
it and say,
fucking
"Yeah, we
problem?
can
It
do it."
worked.
Yeah,
We came out here saying we're gonna make a tearless onion. We didn't say we weren't gonna give you cancer.
right. And I love that they were like, okay, they, yeah.
This has been another episode of the Royal We. I want to thank Kishi Bashi for letting us use his song intro/pathos off the album 151A. I also want to thank Taylor for joining us. Taylor,
Thank you so
co-host
much.
extraordinaire.
Thank
Thank you for supplying us the sound effect, which is this.
Come on, Cohagen, you got what you want. Give these people air.
I bet we
You're
won't
so
even use it.
you're so welcome.
No, I know. I
I
mean,
bet we won't even use it.
but it's there in case we do need it. If you guys want to send us sound effects or headlines, and you should, you can do that at Royal Weecast on Twitter or royalweecast@gmail.com. I also want to thank those of you who support us on Patreon. You guys can go to patreon.com/The Royal We, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys can find our Patreon there. Which, I mean, everything else is Royal Week. We can change it. We must be able to change it. Because everything else is Royal Week Cast. Except for
You
our Patreon, which
probably
is the Royal
probably
Week.
should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably should. Get some of that brand consistency in here.
We love brand consistency. Anytime we think about a new project, we always do a logo first. We're like, well, what would the branding look like? And if we can't get the branding ironed out, we're not going to do it.
We throw it away like an irradiated onion.
Taylor, how can our listeners support you? What do you do? Who are you? What can they do for you?
Hey, Sam. I am a Twitch streamer and freelance illustrator and comic artist. You can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv/naturally and you can find everything else of me basically at my name. Just my Twitter handle is Taylor A Crockett. Facebook.com. You find
List of my fears of
I put my it's a Google document. It has my social security number, my birth certificate. Just this is an honor system kind of thing. People just like be chill. Hoping it'll all work out
Our
well.
listeners are real chill.
Yeah.
Half of them are conspiracy nut theorists.
Yeah.
We're talking to you, Twitter. You know who you are.
There's a lot of conspiracies going around about this podcast in particular.
No, but a lot of our listenership are people who are like, I don't know. Have you seen that? I don't think it's a thing.
I don't know that they are hologram lizard people who eat gold.
We'll put a link to all your stuff down in the description. Just we'll shoot that out for all y'all. That's all the business.
Yeah, check it out.
I think that's all the business.
Is that business?
I don't want to. I feel like it would be cowardly of me to not say anything. But you did want me to put in some sort of Taco Bell song, and I'm not super psyched with what I have, but I have to be honest. I don't want to end the show and be like, we forgot.
I said Taco Bella. Ella.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That Taco Bella Ella was very good. What was yours, Nate?
The night that the beans went out in Georgia.
You shot a spotlight on it.
It's so bad.
Sing us out, Taylor.
Okay.
Sing us out. Good night, man.
Okay. Taco Bell. One last call for chalupas. So finish your tortillas and tears.
Oh, that's
Taco Bell. You don't have to come to go home, but you never should have come here. I know where I want to have diarrhea. I know.
People say that about Taco Bell. Not once has it given me diarrhea.
I've never been.
I got all.
Let's hand up now.
Yeah, I was like that. Said more than anything else I could have ever said. Whoo, boy. Well.
Good night, Dad.
I had a friend that shit his pants in a Moe's. He takes on the tears of the world. He's like science Jesus for onions.